Good evening, welcome to Beer Bellies. I'm Nate.
I'm Ronnie.
I'm Brian.
And tonight we're gonna drink some hazy pale ales. I've been really doing them 16-ounce curls. So first we have Sam Adams, New England, Hazy IPA. Odell's Hazy APA. And we have Deschutes Hazy IPA. I think we should drink them.
Let's do
Sounds
it.
good.
That's yours, that's right. This here.
That's the middle one.
Did I just mess that up?
You get this one,
This
Brian?
There's a lot of different.
Pay attention.
All right, let's go in order here. Let's start with the Sam Adams New England IPA. It is described as hazy and juicy. Let's check it out.
Not
Cheers.
to be confused with pleasantly plump.
So it smells pretty sweet. It's a nice golden color. Certainly cannot see through it, indicating the haze there. I don't get that much juice out of it.
I get a little bit of that kind of pulpy taste.
It's actually kind of dry in my opinion.
A little thick.
Yeah, it's just got like...
I'm gonna say I'm not a huge fan of this. I don't think it's that great.
You don't get a whole lot of hop flavor with it. It's not very bitter.
I mean, it's got that like summer taste, right?
It looks like a summer beer. Something you drink after you mow the lawn.
Or while you're mowing the lawn.
Before, during.
Yes, exactly.
So next we're working with the Odell Drumroll, and this is a hazy American pale ale. Not a huge aroma.
And the little I am getting, I'm not digging it.
No.
It smells weird, right?
So this definitely tastes a lot different from the Sam Adams. The coloring is actually pretty similar. This one looks like you may be able to see through it a little bit more, but still hazy. Can't quite see through it. Golden color.
Feels a little more West Coasty.
Yeah, the Sam Adams had no pininess.
Didn't really have any of it.
No resin to it. This may stem from the fact that the Sam Adams is an IPA and the Drumroll is an APA.
A little bit more hop forward on this one than the New England one too.
I don't really like the way this is sitting in my stomach. I should feel it a little less based on its color and...
It looks lighter than the
than
beer
how-
we had just had, but it feels heavier.
Right, yeah.
It's kind of just a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I had high hopes for that one. I thought it was going to be a little bit better.
Maybe the Deschutes will be a little better for you.
All right, let's get into this last one. The Deschutes or Deschutes, as Ronnie likes to call it. I don't get a huge aroma from this one either.
Nope.
A little bit of a sweeter smell on my end.
This is a stronger flavor overall.
For sure. And this one's definitely darker, but it doesn't feel that heavy.
So the color goes from golden to more of an almost orange. And this one has no translucency whatsoever. This is basically an opaque beer. On that drink, I got a lot of tangerine.
Yeah, maybe some mango.
Yeah, compared to the other two, this one is much more juicy.
Yeah. I definitely feel like it's intensely juicy, irresistibly hazy, and maybe freshly squeezed.
We know that Ronnie's at least at a 5th grade reading level. Yeah, I have to say right now, if I have to go somewhere and I can only pick one of these to drink the rest of the night, I'm going with the Deschutes.
I'm going with Deschutes, for sure.
Let's talk a little bit about cost. The 6-packs of these run at about $9 a piece, so it's going to be 13 cents per ounce. I would consider that to be about an average price for a good craft beer. So the New England IPA is 6.8% ABV. The Odell is 5.3, a full 1.5 ABV lower. And then the Deschutes is back up 6.5.
If you have that Odell now, it has almost that champagne feel on your tongue compared to the other beers.
I agree. There's like an effervescence with the Odell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. For my taste, I don't know if any of these are like right up my alley, but
Yeah.
I would probably agree with you guys, the Deschutes.
It's unanimous then. If you had to pick between the three,
Yeah.
go with the Deschutes.
All right, so let's talk about maybe any of these in general, if you got some thoughts on them, some foods it might go with.
I think a Sam Adams would go good with like a grilled cheese.
If I had to kind of put these into a category, I would probably eat them with something that's kind of seasoned with citrusy stuff, like a fish taco
Okay.
or other fish tacos. What else?
A
is like-
variety of fish tacos.
maybe like to go okay with carnitas with the orange and the lemon that you put into those.
When I eat tacos, I'm putting lime all over.
Oh, yeah.
So for me, then I would probably go with any taco.
See, I think I could probably drink that with a lot of dinner meals. Like a burger, or I think it'd be good with pizza. Then again, I don't really know a beer that's not good with pizza.
That's a good point. Wow.
I think that speaks more to pizza.
So while we're finishing these up, Brian, could you tell us what makes a hazy different from just a normal pale ale?
And I think the main thing that distinguishes a hazy beer is the fact that it's unfiltered. Although I do think there's some brewers out there that are adding to their beer to make it look more hazy when it's not really a traditional hazy. It's not an unfiltered beer.
Well, I saved my best for last. Brian saved nothing for anything. Ronnie needs to catch up. Right on. My 3 points here, Sam Adams. It continues to kind of disappoint me when it comes to these specialty beers. Odell, I think it's probably more of a West Coast APA as opposed to a hazy APA. I'm still getting a ton of that pine resin flavor. And Deschutes, I'm pleased. All I got to say for my 1 point on that is that this is a good beer.
If I have to give 3 points, I'd say Deschutes is my favorite because it's very refreshing. I like the citrus in your nose. The Odell, it had a different taste, and although it's considered hazy, it's not really as more New England than it is West Coast. So you get that piney scent and flavor off that too. And Sam Adams, to me, it's called a New England IPA, and it just doesn't feel or taste like one to me.
Go with Deschutes is definitely my favorite out of the 3. The Odell, I'm gonna say it's not really memorable enough to comment more on. And then the Sam Adams over here, to me, has a very pulpy taste.
Okay, we've neared the end of our glasses here, so I want to thank you for watching this episode of Beer Bellies. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave any requested reviews in the comments. Cheers.
Cheers.
Outro, or do you want to go some more?
Let me burp first. Okay.
That's going
I didn't want to do it.
That's going in.
I didn't want to do it while you were doing your outro.